Every morning, millions of older adults wake up, stretch, and do this one thing before breakfast, thinking it's productive. But according to doctors, it might actually be doing more harm than good. And no, I'm not talking about checking blood pressure or reading the newspaper. I'm talking about something way more dangerous, something you might have done just this morning. Now let's get this straight. You're over 60, maybe 70 or beyond, and still independent. You like doing things yourself. You don't wait around for someone to bring you tea. You make it yourself, thank you very much. But here's where things get tricky. That same morning habit you believe shows strength and discipline? It might actually be silently damaging your back, raising your blood pressure, or even putting you at risk of falls. We're talking about sponge early morning heavy housework. Why you shouldn't jump out of bed and into chores after 70. Let's talk about Uncle Min. He's 74, stubborn as a mule, and proud of it. Every morning, like clockwork, before he even brushes his teeth or has a sip of tea, he's out the door. Broom in hand, dragging the garden hose, lifting heavy flower pots like he's auditioning for Vietnamese Ninja Warrior Senior Edition. He'll tell you, if I stop moving, I'll get old. Funny thing is, he's not wrong about staying active. But it's how he moves that got him in trouble. One morning, the bam moment. One day, same routine. But this time, he stands up a little too fast after bending to pull weeds. Bam. Dizzy spell. Next thing you know, he's on the ground, looking around like someone just hit the pause button on life. He grabs his lower back like it's made of glass, mutters a few words we can't print here, and looks very confused. He's lucky it was just a muscle strain and a bruised ego. But it could have been worse. Much worse. What really happened to Uncle Min? Here's what doctors explained. As we get older, our bodies don't wake up as fast as our minds. While your brain might say, let's go lift that flower pot, your joints, heart, and blood vessels are still stretching and yawning like they just rolled out of bed. In short, sudden intense activity right after waking up is risky. Especially for seniors. Let's break it down. Exclamation mark, what happens when seniors jump straight into chores after waking up? 1. Your blood pressure is still in sleep mode. When you sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops. It's your body's way of resting and repairing. Now, if you go from lying down for 7 to 8 hours to suddenly bending, lifting, or rushing around, your body hasn't had time to normalize that pressure. The result? Dizziness, lightheadedness, sudden fainting. This is especially dangerous because a simple fall at 74 is not the same as falling at 34. One bad landing could mean a broken hip or weeks in recovery. 2. Your joints are stiff and cold. Just like a car left out overnight, your joints need a little time to warm up in the morning. When you suddenly start squatting, pulling, or twisting without a proper warm-up, the risk of back strain, knee injuries, pulled muscles, goes through the roof. Uncle Min's back didn't go out because he's old. It went out because he was acting like he wasn't. 3. Your heart rate isn't ready for a workout. Another big factor? Your heart. After a night of low activity, your heart rate is slower, and your cardiovascular system hasn't ramped up yet. Jumping into intense chores can suddenly spike your heart rate, raise your blood pressure too fast, trigger chest pain or shortness of breath. And in more serious cases, it could provoke cardiac events, especially in people with underlying heart conditions. Son, the better way, easing into the day. Doctors, physical therapists, and every wise grandma all agree. Ease into your morning. Think of your body like a car on a cold winter morning. You don't just slam on the gas, you start it up gently and let it run a bit before driving off. Here's how to warm up the right way. White heavy checkmark. Step 1. Start with bed stretches. Before even standing up, spend 5 to 10 minutes stretching in bed. Ankle circles. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Slowly bend your knees one at a time. Gentle side-to-side twists. This gets your blood flowing without even standing up. White heavy checkmark. Step 2. Sit up slowly. When you do get up, don't rush it. Roll to your side. Push yourself up with your arms. Sit on the edge of the bed for 1 to 2 minutes. Take some deep breaths. Let your body adjust before standing. This tiny pause reduces your chance of dizziness by half. White heavy checkmark. Step 3. Walk before you work. Don't go straight from bed to battle. Do a few laps around the house first. Walk slowly around the living room. Do light arm swings, gentle shoulder rolls or neck circles. March in place. This helps your heart rate rise gradually, gets your joints lubricated, and signals to your muscles. Okay team, time to get to work. White heavy checkmark. Step 4. Hydrate. Drink a glass of room temperature water first thing. It helps regulate your blood pressure, jumpstarts your digestion, and helps wake you up from the inside out. But I've always done it this way. We hear that a lot. And it's true, many seniors have gotten by for years doing early morning chores with no warm-up. But here's the honest truth. What worked at 50 doesn't always work at 70. And ignoring that reality is how good people get hurt. You don't need to give up your routine. Just adjust it to fit the rhythm of your aging body. Real-life tip. Turn chores into gentle exercise. Chores are a great way to stay active. You don't need a gym. You just need to be smart about how you do them. Try this. Break tasks into chunks. Don't sweep the whole yard in one go. Do a section, take a break, do another. Use proper posture. Bend your knees, not your back. Avoid lifting heavy things early. If it's bulky, get help. Or wait until your body is more awake. Even better, do chores after breakfast, once your body's had a chance to get going. Closing thoughts. You're not weak, you're wiser. Getting older doesn't mean giving up your routines. It means adapting them, respecting your body, listening to its signals. So next time you think, I'll just sweep real quick, pause, stretch, breathe, ease into your morning like the precious classic you are. And Uncle Min, he learned his lesson. These days, you'll catch him doing 5 minutes of gentle stretching on the porch before lifting a single flower pot. Still stubborn, but a little smarter about it. White heavy checkmark. Call to action. Are you a jump out of bed and get to work kind of person? Try this tomorrow. Stretch, sit up slow, hydrate, walk around for 5 minutes. See how your body feels. You might just avoid the next bam moment. And share this with a friend or family member who still thinks they're 40. Let's keep each other safe and moving. And let's be honest, how many of you start the day feeling like a rusty door hinge? You step out of bed and go, oof, was I doing gymnastics in my sleep? Then you grab the broom, start sweeping like you're auditioning for a kung fu movie, and wonder why your back's screaming louder than your grandkids. Instead of diving into morning chores like a superhero, try this. White heavy checkmark. Sit on the bed for 2 to 3 minutes after waking. White heavy checkmark. Do gentle neck and shoulder rolls. White heavy checkmark. Sip warm water to rehydrate. White heavy checkmark. Take a 10-minute walk after breakfast if possible. White heavy checkmark. Leave heavy tasks for mid-morning, when your body is fully awake. Remember, you're not being lazy. You're being smart. So the next time you wake up, resist the urge to conquer the world before 7 a.m. Ask yourself, am I starting my day for health, or just running on habit? Because when it comes to aging well, how you start your day sets the tone for everything else. If you learn something new, or if you're already halfway through sweeping while watching this busted, give this video a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next health tip for staying strong after 60. Speech balloon comment below. What's your morning routine? Let's help each other stay safe, strong, and sharp. And hey, send this to that one aunt or uncle who thinks lifting rice bags at dawn is a light warm-up. Grinning face with smiling eyes.